Price elasticity of demand and revenue. We start with the meaning of price elasticity of demand. It's the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded, which represents the dependent variable, to change in price, which represents the independent variable. This to know if the price increases by 1%, quantity demanded will decrease by how much? So price elasticity of demand equal percentage change in quantity over percentage change in price equal change in quantity over quantity divided by change in price over price equal change in quantity over change in price multiplied by price over quantity. What is the meaning of revenue? It's the amount of money that a seller obtains by selling a specific quantity of a good at a specific price during a period of time. Revenue R equal price B multiplied by quantity Q. In the revenue equation, we have direct effect and indirect effect. The direct effect, if the price increases, revenue will increase. But there is a negative relationship between price and the quantity demanded. So there is an indirect effect. If price increases, quantity demanded will decrease, so revenue will decrease. The overall effect of price increasing will depend on price elasticity of demand, depend on the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded to change in price. We will derive the relation between revenue and the price elasticity of demand. Change in revenue equal quantity by change in price, which represents the direct effect, plus price by change in quantity, which represents the indirect effect. By dividing the equation on a change in price, we will get change in revenue over change in price equal quantity by change in price over change in price plus price by change in quantity over change in price. Change in price will be cancelled with change in price, so we will get change in revenue over change in price equal quantity plus price by change in quantity over change in price. By multiplying the equation by quantity over quantity, we will get change in revenue over change in price equal quantity plus quantity by change in quantity over change in price by price over quantity. We will set Q, quantity, as a common factor. So change in revenue over change in price equal quantity multiplied by 1 plus change in quantity over change in price multiplied by price over quantity. Change in quantity over change in price multiplied by price over quantity, this is the elasticity. So change in revenue over change in price equal quantity multiplied by 1 plus elasticity. The sign of elasticity is negative. So change in revenue over change in price equal quantity multiplied by 1 minus elasticity. So the final impact of the change in price on total revenue depends on the value of the price elasticity of demand. Suppose price was 10, P equal 10. This is the original price. At this price, the quantity demanded was 100. QD equal 100. Here, total revenue equal price multiplied by quantity demanded equal 10 multiplied by 100 equal 1000. If price was changed from 10 to 12, the new price equal 12, and the change in price equal 12 minus 10 equal 2. The quantity demanded was decreased from 100 to 40. The new quantity demanded equal 40. And the change in quantity demanded equal 40 minus 100 equal negative 60. The price elasticity of demand here equal change in quantity over change in price multiplied by price over quantity. Change in quantity equal negative 60, change in price equal 2, price equal 10, quantity equal 100. So negative 60 over 2 multiplied by 10 over 100 equal negative 3. Demand here is elastic. Why? Because 3 greater than 1. We have to know the change in revenue. Change in revenue equal quantity by change in price. This is the direct effect plus price by change in quantity. This is the indirect effect. Quantity equal 40, change in price equal 2, price equal 10, change in quantity equal negative 60. So change in revenue equal 40 multiplied by 2 plus 10 multiplied by negative 60 equal 80 minus 600 equal negative 520. So total revenue 1000 minus 520 equal 480. This is the new total revenue. On the graph, quantity demanded changes from 100 to 40, and the price changes from 10 to 12. The direct effect is represented here in the first area. Quantity, which equal 40, multiplied by change in price, 12 minus 10 equal 2. 40 multiplied by 2 equal 80. The indirect effect is represented here in the second area. Change in quantity, 40 minus 100 equal negative 60 multiplied by price, which equal 10. 10 multiplied by negative 60 equal negative 600. The overall effect of direct and indirect effects equal 80 minus 600 equal negative 520. Negative. The relationship between total revenue and the price will be negative if the value of the price elasticity of demand is greater than 1, if the demand is elastic. Suppose price was 10, P equal 10. This is the original price. At this price, the quantity demanded was 100, QD equal 100. So the total revenue equal price multiplied by quantity demanded, 10 multiplied by 100 equal 1000. If price was changed from 10 to 12, the new price equal 12 and the change in price equal 2. The quantity demanded was decreased from 100 to 90. The new quantity demanded equal 90 and the change in quantity equal 90 minus 100 equal negative 10. The price elasticity of demand equal change in quantity over change in price multiplied by price over quantity. We have change in quantity equal negative 10 and change in price equal 2, price equal 10, quantity equal 100. So negative 10 over 2 multiplied by 10 over 100 equal negative 0.5. Demand here is inelastic. Why? 0.5 less than 1. Change in revenue here equal quantity by change in price, the direct effect, plus price by change in quantity, the indirect effect. Quantity equal 90, change in price equal 2, price equal 10, change in quantity equal negative 10. So change in revenue equal 90 multiplied by 2 plus 10 multiplied by negative 10 equal 180 minus 100 equal 80. So total revenue equal 1000 plus 80 equal 1080. On the graph, quantity demanded changes from 100 to 90, and the price changes from 10 to 12. The direct effect is represented here in the first area. Quantity, which is 90, multiplied by change in price, 12 minus 10, which equal 2, 90 multiplied by 2 equal 180. The indirect effect is represented here in the second area. Change in quantity, 90 minus 100 equal negative 10 multiplied by price, which equal 10. Negative 10 multiplied by 10 equal negative 100. The overall effect of direct and indirect effects equal 180 minus 100 equal 80, positive. So the relationship between total revenue and the price will be positive if the value of the price elasticity of demand is smaller than 1, if the demand is inelastic. Thank you. If you have any question, leave a comment and I will answer.